I got the call in the middle of the night. It was Duke, 157. He had just left a message on the public board by accident, and it had been meant to be sent to me. It was very personal. He was panicked. He didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do either.
I told him that Duke 157 could log back onto the system, go to that public message board, delete it by hitting star so that no other user could hear that very personal message.
I'm a very busy man. Well, with corporate takeovers and leveraged stock buyouts, I just don't have time to listen to all the messages on all three of the public boards. There's just so many of them.
I told him that from the main menu, all he had to do was go to number 2 to listen to messages, and then 7 for Quick Scan to hear all messages that were posted and comments that were posted since he last logged on.
I'm hot. And I get a lot of mail. And sometimes when I call into the system, well, I find that all my mailboxes are full. And I get that really awful feeling that, well, I've missed that one important message that I've been waiting for all night.
Spare me! I told him that from the main menu he could go to the Utilities option by hitting number 8 and then pressing number 4 to add more mailboxes. For pennies a day.
Recently, I was at the airport catching a connecting flight from Moldavia to survey my South China Sea oil leases. I had just finished calling VoiceMale and realized that I hadn't left one very important message. Well, they were calling my name at the first-class counter, and I just didn't have time to log back in. What was I to do?
I told him, you know, when you first call in and you hear, please enter your user number and authorization code or pound to send a message, all he had to do was press pound and he could send a message without having to go through the logon sequence.
You know what really annoys me is every time I log into the system, I have to listen to those announcements of who's logging on and who's logging off the system while I'm listening to my personal mail. Frankly speaking, if I want to know who's online, I'll press 6 from the main menu.
I told Mr. Wonderful that all he had to do was from the main menu, go to the Utilities function, press number 7 for the toggle options. And I also told him to quit calling me. Well, that's all you ever do is call me.
I just had a birthday and I need to change my personal questionnaire.
How do
I do that? I just moved from Guatemala to Studio City. How do I change that?
I don't want you on the system.
Do I have to update my destination?